Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. somewhere out there on the East Coast because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Thursday, the second day of December. Last month of the year, last opportunity to come away with a good year. Hopefully, there is some money that's still due you because of bonus. Let's end 2021 strong, no matter what the vertical. Because as you know, we help out with all our brothers and sisters, whether they are in major account, key account, up and down the street, in-home sales, copier sales, regular retail, or automotive sales. So while you're getting dressed, let's unpack this right quick for today. And what I want to still harp on are the managers, the leaders. You hired these people. Now that you hired them, are you going to coach them to their success? So, we're going to give some things to know before you start hiring a sales team. You know, the great Henry Ford once said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, but working together, that's success. Building a sales team is always the most exciting and fearful and rewarding part of sales leaders' careers. You see, you know that with the right hires, coupled with the right pay plan, you could be standing at the top of the threshold of anything you're desiring within your company. But where do you start? To get an understanding of moving forward, please consider before you hire a sales team these few things. Please know your sales process. Take the time to document, consider your process prior to hiring anyone. You see, by understanding where your customers are coming from now and where they will be coming from in the future. Are you looking to build on an existing channel, or is there a new one that you know about that's coming down the pike? Is your sales cycle going to be elongated, going to be shortened? Are your current and future members all from a specific industry? Take the time now to understand the changes in your process so you'll be ready to build from that. Also, when you're hiring, please do not rush through it. Don't give a whole lot of war stories of what happened to you on your way up. That's wasting time. We need to be asking high gain questions with a purpose, because you need to understand that this HR, human capital, is the most integral part of the whole thing. When we look to hire people who fit into our framework, just like any good sports team, we're trying to see if you're a fit for the existing team that we have. For instance, if your sales cycle is a short term and requires someone who can close quickly, well, look for that background. And always use a skills assessment tool. I don't care which one. I'm not going to give any of them any names, but get an assessment tool. Asking the questions is one thing. Confirming if they're going to fit into your environment is a totally separate area. So these tools that are out there gives you a snapshot of an individual and how they will fit successfully or not successfully. Depends on how much you need to work with them if they're going to be successful for the team. How about your compensation plan? Compensation plans are messed up all the time. We smack people for their success. Success in business is never a straight line, and neither is in sales. So we need to inspect and expect and adopt a pay plan that reflects and rewards people for their success. That's what a good leader does. Many leaders, when people become too successful in their minds, they start cutting back on the compensation plan. You don't want to do that. And be alert to adopt to different situations. Remember, everybody learns differently. Find a way to continue to do some one-on-ones. Find a way to always talk to, especially the new people, every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. What can I do to make you successful? Do you understand this part of the process? Role play, work them. When you make your people successful, your job as a sales manager will become a lot easier and frees you up to do some things that you haven't done for your potential growth. For example, how often do you get out into the community to tell your story, to partner with some other companies on projects? You need to be visible. Once again, Brian Hardison, President Champion Strategies, with this Hardison's tip for today, the second day of December of 2021, which is a beautiful Thursday. So, as always in parting, you go out there, you make it a champion day.